Hey YouTube people, I thought I'd show you what I'm going to do with my glut of lemon cucumbers. I already have pickled some of them. Right now I have one jar of the, well, it's a mixture of the Persian and the Japanese cucumbers, and this one is the lemon cucumbers. But these I cut in quarters because I was just doing these in jars with these little glass doohickeys to weight the veggies down. But because I have so many of these, I decided I'd do a batch in my 1 gallon crock. So I have the lemon cucumbers. I have about, let's see here, 5 cloves of garlic just smashed. I have a spoonful of black peppercorns. I've got dill from the garden. A lot of it is going to seed. I mean, it has gone to seed, but it's actually, the seeds are getting dry, but that's okay. And I've got a couple of large horseradish leaves, and the horseradish leaves are to give the liquid some, I believe, tannins, and keep the pickles a little crispy. And then we've got, well, I did up 2 quarts of brine, in which I put in just shy of 3 tablespoons of salt. In this case I'm using sea salt, and a quart of water. So I'm going to start just by laying a couple, maybe, yeah, I'll put one midway through too, a couple of the horseradish leaves in the bottom, and then I'll take a handful of these dill and a few of the garlic, and then sprinkle in some of the peppercorns, and then I'll just start hacking in these cucumbers. Most of them, I've been trying to pick them on the small side. There were a couple that were larger that I did go ahead and cut in half. Well, it looks like we're going to be, yeah, I wasn't sure how well this would hold what I had, but clearly it's just fine. And I ordered a new crock, another 1 gallon crock, because I thought if I'm doing veggies in this one, I don't really want the flavors of dill and garlic in my sodas, unless of course I was doing like a beet kvass, which would be okay. I haven't done that in a while. So I've got all the cucumbers in here. I'll show you right here. Got them. I've got this on a big tripod, so there we go. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have done this. It's just fun to see when other people do it too. I'm going to put in another one of these horseradish leaves and a bunch more of the dill. Maybe not all of it. I'm going to pack that in there. Let's take this one because it's a little bit greener here. Then I'm going to put in a couple more of the garlic cloves and the rest of the peppercorns. And just kind of push this down. And then I'm going to start pouring in the brine. I hope there's going to be enough. If not, it's easy enough to make a little bit more brine, but this looks like it'll be okay. And because everything's covered. And then what I'm going to do to keep everything submerged, I don't know if they sell larger, sorry about that, larger of these glass weights. they do. I should find it, but I'm going to use, first I'm going to use some of these plates, just sort of overlap them. And then I will put the weights on top. This is just to keep everything submerged in here, and it looks like it'll work fine. If I had the right size, I don't have, well, that's the other thing. I should go to the thrift store and find a size of plate that is just the right diameter to fit inside here. And yes, you can buy the kind that have the weights in them, but I think this is just fine. So I'll show you what this looks like now. And I will take this off here. So here we go. You can see everything's under the brine, and given how warm it's been and how warm it is in my house, it'll probably only take like 2 or 3 days before those are done, and then I'll probably pack them in some more quart jars. I'll show you the ones I have right now in quart jars. That's my tomato harvest and some peppers from yesterday. So these are the completed lemon cucumbers, and these are the green ones. And I left a couple of these out so I could show you. Now the lemon ones get a little bit, they have a larger seed cavity than the green ones, so, but they're staying pretty crunchy, which is good. I just had so many of those, I thought I got to do something with these. And I could do like some sweet pickles too, but I still have some in the refrigerator from last year. I do not use sweet pickles very quickly at all. Depending on how the rest of the harvest goes, maybe I'll make some sweet pickles. I feel like I have pickle juice on my face. But I don't know. So anyway, that's just a little something I'm gonna do today, that I have done today, that I was gonna do today. And next, I think I'm going to put out some fabric to expose for some new flags. All right, have a great rest of your day.